darling, when I got home from my 3 hours of physiotherapy on my birthday morning, I came home to 7 yellow roses. Aren't they wonderful? 7 is our number. I'm David's number 7, and we were married on the 7th, and it's a special number to us. So 7 yellow roses made my day. Thank you, Mori mio. I love you. Here we are. Look at this. Oh, food has arrived. Oh, delicioso. What do we got? Look at this. We'll tell you about it in a minute. Oh, it's just arriving. Perfetto, che buono. Delizioso. Yum, yum. Now look at this.
This is my amino, which is like sucking pig with spinacchio seeds and apple.
And
roast potatoes.
Beautiful roast potatoes. I've had these before and they are absolutely delicious.
And David, what did you have, darling?
This is the duck.
No, rabbit, darling.
Rabbit, sorry. Duck.
Rabbit.
Close.
Rabbit, not close.
Close enough.
But it's with, it was with
Plums.
and apples.
Apples.
It was like a
Plums and apples. Yeah, it did have apples in it, but delicious. Happy birthday, darling.
Here's to me.
Chin chin.
She's a morning. Lovely.
Birthday crumble, chocolate crumble, and David has fruta di bosco, which is like berry crumble. Now, Mama Leandra in the kitchen has given us apricots from her garden to finish off with. So we need to try them and see how wonderful they are, don't we, darling? But do you love the artichoke?
The artichoke.
Hello, at the beautiful Chianni Bistro having my birthday meal, and then I found out that these beautiful boys, Gabriel and Francesco, who run the restaurant with their mama Leandra, who is the chef, it's their 5th birthday as well on the 13th of June. So happy birthday, Chianni Bistro! And
Happy birthday!
To you.
And happy birthday,
Ciao!
Buongiorno, everyone. Buongiorno. Big day today. It's the day after my birthday, and just everything decided to happen today. We were having friends for lunch tomorrow from Florence, but they're coming today instead, which is really exciting. So hopefully you'll see them. I have to ask them if they want to be on camera or not. But it's some lovely new friends who some of you will definitely know, I think. And then the Ape BEEBEE is actually arriving today. Everything's happening today. But plus right now, the gentleman, while I've been cooking and preparing for today, the gentleman is downstairs knocking down a wall in the cantina. I've heard all the banging and all the noise, and it's been a little bit disconcerting, but I'm going to go down and have a look now, so I'll take you with me. This is a first for us. We have a beautiful little birdie that's just having a little bit of a wash. Oh, gone. How sweet. We've never had one land there before. That was so cool. Oh gosh, I can see a big load of rocks on the floor. So let's see what Pepe's up to. Oh goodness, we've got a huge hole in the wall. So all of that has come down. He said he touched one rock and it went shoom. It's like the film Under the Tuscan Sun. Well, we are under the Tuscan sun here as well. Same difference. The wall came crumbling down. As you can see, he can only do a part at a time. So he has this well and truly blocked up against this little heavy wall here to stop any more movement there. There was a bulge and it has to be redone. So as you can see, he's quickly rebuilding with the same stones, rebuilding the wall, but so that it's lovely and straight. And then that wall is actually just going to be rendered because it's going to be done fairly roughly but really, really strongly, and obviously without any bulges and any problems there. But at the moment I can see a little tiny hole that goes all the way through to the other room. So anyway, there's bits and bobs you can see where it's being done over the centuries. I would imagine all sorts of things have happened here. Really, really interesting. But at least we now have movement in here and things are starting to happen, which is very exciting because we've had to wait a little while. But, you know, better late than never, correct? So we're very, very happy. Just waiting for our friends to arrive now. And I can hear David playing his guitar. That's always a sweet sound when you come into the house and there's guitar playing going on. So I'm cooking something today that I learnt in the Lunigiana. Actually, I'll show you. So my friends are going to be my guinea pigs today. We're all going to be guinea pigs. But it's really, really interesting. As you can see, it's called Testa Rolando, or Testarolo they call it. Testa Rolando might actually be this particular brand. I bought this from the place that actually cooked it for us. It's the one she uses, and it was so delicious that I thought she had one left and she was happy to sell it to me, which was lovely. So you cook it for 10 to 20 seconds, 30 at the max, she said. I thought that's a great fast food. And I've bought exactly the pesto that they use in Lunigiana, which is made with, I think it's either noce, the one I got, or I can't remember now whether it was hazelnuts or walnuts. I'll have to have a look, but it was delicious. So that is the main course. And then I've this morning pre-cooked some beautiful pearl faro or spelt from Lunigiana, and I've made a really lovely salad like we had up there because I thought it went really well with this, and I thought I'll just do a similar thing to what we ate there, with some cheeses afterwards. And so we've got some nibbles and a lovely little Lunigiana dessert as well, and we'll go out maybe for gelato after, I don't know. But anyways, hoping the boys will like it. Hoping we all like it. Hoping I don't make a disaster of it. Let's see what happens.
Vicino al parcheggio.
Garage. Look. BeeBee's coming off the truck. Here she goes. Woo! He's going to drive it. Yeah, because we can't drive it yet. So yeah.
I was going to say, do you want me to drive it?
No. Absolutely. Che bella. Allora, se lei la porta lì, do you want to go with the man in the car? Might be better because with me, my leg, and I'll go back with the boys. David può venire con lei dentro? Si può? Dietro? No.
No, fammi.
Ah, no, il camion, sì, certo. certo. Oh.
It's hilarious. I didn't know you drove it like a
scooter. Yeah.
I didn't know. That's why I said you should buy that as well.
Ciao, BeeBee. Ciao, BeeBee. Mommy's got you. Welcome home.
freno.
Sì, sì. Turn right.
Gelato time. I have nocciola. David has mirtilli e ricotta. Curtis has fragola e yogurt. Fragola. And Filippo has crema. Buono, buon appetito. What a beautiful surprise today. Thank you so much, Filippo and Curtis, for the most beautiful, beautiful bouquet of flowers for my birthday. I'm so grateful. Oh, they're just so pretty. And I decided to bring them down here in the kitchen. This is where I probably will look at them more, and I can see them as soon as I walk in the house. So, and also we didn't get to drink our beautiful pink Prosecco together. Maybe I should leave that here until you come back. I know you'll be back soon. So we can drink it perhaps next time. Oh, there'll be other times for sure. I just know it. Thank you so much. It was wonderful spending time with you today. Bacione. So here's Ate BEEBEE in her new home. She's tucked away in bed until we get out again. So this is something now that we have to obviously both learn. David did a little drive with the gentleman and he was trying to show David things, but of course we really need to learn how to use her properly, in particular me. But at least now she's home, and this weekend we're going to have a really, really good go at it. And David said she was really, really cool to drive around in. But she's got a wonderful tray, as you can see. Beautiful timber tray that was all rebuilt. So lots and lots of space if we go having to pick up anything anywhere. Like, how awesome is that? She's really, really spacious. In fact, she's more spacious than most Ape. So we are very lucky to have her. She's just wonderful. Can't wait. Are you getting to know BEEBEE as well, David?
I am.
And are you already in love with her too?
Oh yes, she is a cutie pie.
She's
sure.
a cutie pie. So, oh, that looks so much better already, David.
Well,
It's looking lovely and clean. It was a bit dusty and yucky. Yeah, but she's very, 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 very clean in general. And we're going to get some lovely wood oil and oil her. So the wood, because it's such lovely wood, the tray. So we'll keep that in good nick. And she's in really, really good condition, honestly. Sorry, I was zoomed in. There we go. So windows are sparkling clean now, which is great. Got her little mirror on either side, her cute little eyeballs there. There's her front wheel and the lovely Piaggio symbol on the front. Oh, I really am in love with this little darling. So we've taken out the carpet, or it's not carpet, it's like the rubber matting, to clean that outside. David's doing that for me. And then cleaning up in here. But not really a lot to do. She's really, for an old, I shouldn't say that she's old because she's younger than me. Shh. But for a more mature lady like myself, she's in very good nick.
what do you think?
Oh gosh, this is really, really scary. Yeah, I think that looks okay, David. Bit disappointed that they sent me white when I did ask for transparent, but we have 4 of them, so we just have to. Now don't let it stick at the bottom, whatever you do. Do you want me to hold it out for you while you get the top right? Okay. Is that straight? Is it straight at the top, darling?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah? And then
What do
you
you think?
And oh, I can't tell without standing back. I think so. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so if you start pushing down from the top, do you want your piece of paper for your bubbles? Oh dear, first bubble. It is awkward. Well, BEEBEE just got her, let's call it her birthday present. Let's say as a new baby in our family, she got her welcoming, her name, her special design sticker that I made in Australia. And it's looking pretty darn good. It's really difficult for David to get on, actually, especially there's little tiny kinks and things like that make it difficult to make it totally flat. But it's not really noticeable. And isn't that pretty? So she's got her name, Tales from Tuscany, so everyone knows who we are. And I think it's just the perfect size, actually. Back in Sydney when I was designing them, I wasn't sure whether to get larger or smaller, and I got in between. And I think it's just pretty and delicate without being too loud, let's say. It is. Don't you think? Subtle. That's what we wanted. We wanted pretty and subtle. Yeah, not screaming out at everyone. And the colours look really pretty, don't they? The pretty little BEEBEE. Yeah. It does. It really does. And for those of you, I can't remember if I've explained before, but the reason I went with BEEBEE is the word Ape, which is what the car is called, means bee in Italian. So she's a little buzzy bee. She really is. And I just thought BEEBEE's a cute name, and the bee symbol, which we're out in the nature. We're full of bumblebees around here and lovely honeybees. So I thought it suited the whole atmosphere of where she was going to live as well. So there you are, my sweet. You've had your first spa treatment. You're glistening. You're looking so pretty. She's lovely and clean and shiny. Buongiorno. And just looking sweet as pie, little cutie pie, and with her beautiful new name tag. Ecco. Now we're going to let her rest. We need to go and get what's called miscela for her now. So it's a special mix, like a two-stroke, we call it in English, because that's what she drinks. That's what she takes. And we need to get some miscela before we take her for a drive, because we noticed that she was probably not having that much petrol. So we didn't want to get somewhere and get stuck. So seeing it's the first time, we will go and get her a full tummy first, and then we will take her for her first little run. So exciting. Buongiorno. As you can see, I'm still in bed. We were woken up early by a whole lot of noise, and I kept on thinking, oh, it's the next door neighbours. I know they're moving boxes, and then I realised it was a sound of tumbling rocks. And David said to me, can you still hear that now? David said to me, I can't talk. Oh, that's Pepe downstairs. And I said, oh my gosh, it sounds like the whole of the wall is falling down. He started to work. We totally forgot that today was Monday and that he would be starting to work on the cantina walls again. But there seems to be a lot of sounds of crumbling stone, and I'm really worried. I said to David, please run down and make sure he's okay and see what's happening. It's very disconcerting when you're up here and you hear all these crumbling walls below you. I'm sure he knows what he's doing, but yes, it's kind of an uncomfortable kind of feeling. I'll show you later. Amore, are you coming up the stairs? Oh, there you are. So, what's happening down there?
Well, he's hacking into the wall, the existing wall.
But it sounded like the whole thing had come crumbling down.
Well, little sections.
Only...
So it's like,
really? Oh, so it's really only little sections. It sounded like, and even just now when you were down there and I was lying here, I could hear more of it coming down. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's
Oh.
because it's this
Oh, so thick.
it's this thick.
Ah.
So he's knocking away and sort of,
I can still hear it now.
yeah.
Oh. So it's
He's
all
got to do a
okay.
section all the way down to
Out
the
of the
bottom.
time, right, to
And then
rebuild.
he can rebuild it back up.
Oh gosh, I could. Can you hear that? It's still happening now.
Yeah, yeah. He's
Oh. It's. I was just saying to everyone, it's very disconcerting lying
it is
here.
a bit
and
disconcerting. And you
Oh my gosh, are you going to make me breakfast?
I believe so.
Oh, you're wonderful. Thank you, darling. Buongiorno, everyone. How are you all? Thank you for joining us once again. And I have just got back from 3 hours at a Chianni Tuscany spa where I do my treatments, and I'm getting stronger and stronger. Just loving the hot thermal spa water pool treatments. It's just fantastic. And I came home and I thought, I have to share this with you straight away because they've started working in the other cantina the other day. I think I showed you the tumbling rocks and things. But when I got back, the gentleman called out to me in English, Marisa, come here, come here. He's so cute. So what they've created was, if you remember in our cantina, there was always like a little terracotta like niche. But I had always hoped that it could go right through when they redid the wall. And that's what he's managed to do for me. Come and take a look at this. So here's our hard-working Pepe hard at work. Look at that. Can you see that? I'll just be very careful because I can't walk. See. I have to be very careful where I put my feet. So I'm not going to walk over the dirt, but I'm going to show you. You'll be able to see. Look at that. And let me zoom in for you. So could you all tell we can actually see out the other window of the other side, so the light comes streaming through both. You get to see the little garden on the other side. It's super cute. And we'll put a light in the middle. So, but you can see from both sides, and I just think it's wonderful. And look at the great work he's been doing on rebuilding this very ugly wall that was just in terrible state. That's all going to be cleaned and pointed, of course, so it'll look sensational, just like the front of the house, in fact. But it's lunchtime, so he's getting ready to clean up and have his lunch. So I'll leave him in peace. But no, I'm very, very pleased indeed. Very exciting. Oh, thank you, amore. Dave is just making me... He went and bought some absolutely sensational bread. And I said to him, what do I want for lunch? You know what? Oh, I just feel like a really lovely sandwich. When you've got such beautiful bread, you think... Oh, let's not worry about cooking lunch. Let's just have... So I'm having pecorino, prosciutto, and pomodoro, because these pomodori, I just love them. These ones that just need to ripen a little bit more, but they are meaty and delicious and wonderful, and so inexpensive in comparison to what we pay for them back in Australia, which is just insanity. So just a good old sambo, as we call them. My flowers are still doing really beautifully that the boys brought me, and the roses upstairs are great, but they all need trimming back today. I'm going to play with my flowers this afternoon and fix those up. But first of all, I need to be fed and watered, as they say. David was just saying this is a mozzie plant. It's actually what we've got in our outside, our new planter. And they grow so big. Look at this beautiful, beautiful urn. And these plants are meant to keep mosquitoes away.
Strong smell, man.
It has got a really strong smell. That's probably why. They obviously don't like it. Look at that one there as well. And we're in front of this gorgeous little castle. So folks, we're in the gorgeous little village of Lattico with my beautiful girlfriend Fiona, who has disappeared somewhere. But I'm sure you'll see her. I can't believe how loud the birds are singing here behind me. Skart, it says up the side there. And this really old building, as you can see, has been made into a modern piece of art. Did someone lose their hut, or was that on purpose? And I'm coming up the back. Always the slowest. Il castello. You look in these beautiful old dungeons and I'm thinking, what am I going to see in there? Well, actually, they've put 2 green polar bears. Can you see that? Crazy. Oh, this is cool, isn't it, David?
4 to go.
And then, of course, another piece of modern art in the corner. Everywhere you go in Lattico, new is always mixed with old. There's Danello over there, a really famous restaurant on the main piazza. I believe they do lovely food. Fiona just pointed this out to me, this wonderful story. Those polar bears, if you can read that, they have a wonderful significance. I'll give you the time to read that. It's beautiful. Have you ever seen a more beautiful bank? I remember showing this to you all when we came here the first time about 2 years ago. I'd never seen a bank that was quite so decorated and so beautifully flowery, and I think it had different things on the front last time. They must change it all the time, but it's just amazing. So this is the main piazza in Lattico. You may all remember it from when I filmed it last time, but they're constantly changing it. The artworks change and the lighting changes. We do have Ziggy Stardust. I saw that in the distance. That's David's favourite, Ziggy Stardust. Yeah, he loves David Bowie. And all the trees, last time they had different lights in them. Now, of course, it's not at night, but you can see how funky that would look at night time with all those sparkly, sort of spiky lights throughout the olive trees. And of course, the little cafes have their wonderful lighting. It must be so sweet here at night. We always forget to come. We're always so busy, but it's really pretty. Oh, it's a film. I forgot to turn it off. There's David's favourite, Ziggy Stardust.
On the new day.
Next to, I can't quite work it out, next to Mother Teresa, and then you've got Salvador Dali. And let's have a look and see who you've got on the front. That's another new wall we haven't seen before, with different artists on it. I recognise Zucchero down the bottom here, but oh, there's Botticelli, of course, on the side. And I know that lady's face in the centre, but I can't think of her name for the life of me. And we're not sure of that lady on the side. Now, on the front, we've got, oh, this looks like Monica Vitti down the bottom. I think that's a young Monica Vitti. That's Marilyn Monroe. And then who have we got down here? Oh, we've got, I can see that that's Frida Kahlo and the Queen. Queen Elizabeth. There you go. So it's women on the front. That's definitely Queen Elizabeth. Yes, and that's definitely Frida Kahlo. Well, that's one of the most interesting Shire Council buildings you'll ever see, isn't it? The pharmacy, so Erbistoria and Farmacia, it's just the most amazing pharmacy. I love the chooks at the top. Super cool. Just showing you a beautiful close-up of Frida Kahlo. So the designs are actually flower petals. Isn't that gorgeous? Such a lovely idea. The children playing in the park here. I remembered in this park there was this lovely statue of Botticelli. And this is the Lattico Cinema Teatro, which also has beautiful portraits of, looks like the actors and actresses actually from the theatre on the front. That's really lovely. Oh gosh, Now these ones are pretty special, aren't they,
I
darling?
think tigers, because they've got their little marks.
Yes. Oh, yes, they might be too. Here's another one. There's one on each side of the door. Aren't they gorgeous? Now they're a bit different. We've not seen those before.
Yeah.
We like those ones, don't we, darling?
And for the X-rated people, there is something there which I'll...
Oh, David! Shh. You can see all the way to Chianni from up there, I remember, on that lovely terrace. There's amazing walls. Lots and lots and lots and lots of scenes from different Bocelli concerts along the wall here. Lots of wonderful staging and lights. And now we're going into the Antico Baro, which is so pretty. Look how gorgeous this is. I think this was a little cafe up here, if I remember, with all the little tables and chairs. Isn't it beautiful? What are you banging at? Ah, comfy. So how are you finding Lattico?
It's stunning.
So gorgeous. Look where they're sitting. There is so much to see, darling, you're right. And look at this with all the Virginia creeper. Isn't it gorgeous?
And if you're quick enough, you can eat your salad off the wall.
I'm going to have to come closer to you and you're going to have to repeat that.
I said, if you're quick enough, you can eat your salad off the wall.
Uh-huh. He's being funny, folks. Salad bowls stuck to the wall. There's a first time for everything, isn't it? And they look pretty cool, actually. Clever idea. We're having a debate about geese or swans. I think David and Fiona think they are swans because of bumps on their heads. Does anyone out there know that for sure? I'm not sure at all.
Because they've got the...
A new guest house that we've never seen before, La Bella di Lattico, a different guest house. And it has the most beautiful coloured facade, beautifully painted. Really lovely colour choices. Not the best day to check out a view, I know, with this very odd sky, but the countryside is still magnificent. And Chianni is straight ahead on that hillside there. When you look at it this way, you can see how long it is. What makes its way right up the hilltop, and you can faintly see the windmills going around on top of the hill above it. Are you hot and bothered?
It's humid.
It's like pure water in the air, isn't it? Let's go and get a cold drink really quickly now.
Like 100% humid.
It's really humid. We may have a storm, I think. I don't know, but this is cute, but I don't think they're open, so we'll go back down to the cute. Let's go back to that really sweet place that we saw, you know, that was all covered over, looking out over the view. That looked really cute. Yeah. Oh, that's that really sweet bell tower up there.
And chose the drink that matched.
David is going to sing in the same amphitheatre where Andrea Bocelli sang as a child. Okay, 1, 2, 3, hit it.
La 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 la.
Wow.
La 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 la. Sexy, hit it.
Wow, bravissimo. Actually, your voice sounds bigger than what it does at home. Wow. I'm impressed. Bravo. So we have come to the Teatro del Silenzio, here just outside of Lattico, lost in the countryside. It's late in the evening, afternoon, let's say, early evening. And as you can see, the work is going on to build what looks like to be a very, very spectacular stage. You might recall from last year we attended the concert, which was marvellous, but this year is his 30th anniversary and it's going to be enormous. So this stage looks like it's going to be something very, very, very special. And I'll just walk over to where the bar is, just over here. So this is the Arte Prima del Silenzio, which is the lovely new cocktail bar that they've built just above the teatro. So we'll take you down and show you. Of the lovely cocktail lounge and bistro here. Oh, they're going to try them out to see if they're comfortable or not for me. So what is the verdict, folks? Comfy or not? Not for me, not at this point in time. That's what I was thinking. They look good, they're made for outdoors, nice and sturdy, yeah, but not for me. Cheers! Salute, salute amore mio, salute! Cheers, ladies! Cheers, cheers to us, to the wonderful woman.